Hey there, welcome back to this channel, and let me share with you the results of a poll that I posted on the homepage of this channel on YouTube. The poll asked a very simple question. What part of the Service Academy process concerns you the most? 56 people so far have participated in that poll, which I think is a pretty good sampling. The choices were the DOB-MERB medical exam, the nomination process, the appointment process, and last, the CFA. It looks like it was pretty well split between the DOB-MERB process, the nomination process, and the appointment process, and the CFA was a dead last. The CFA got 9% of the votes. I would think that is a typical what I would expect of young people, people who are athletes, that they're not afraid of the CFA. However, the DOB-MERB and the appointment process both got 32%, which is kind of interesting in that I expected that the appointment process would get more than the DOB-MERB process. And last, the nomination process got 27%. So like I usually say in all of these videos, there's things that you can control. There's three things on this poll that you can control. The CFA, which I think most people realize that they can control. The appointment and the nomination process, yes, you can control that. And you can control that by making sure that all your stuff is in order, you have good grades, you do all the essays, all the things that I talk about on this channel. But the DOB-MERB process of 32% people being concerned about, I kind of really find that interesting in that why are you concerned that you are not healthy enough to go to a service academy? And it raises the question, do you have an underlying medical condition that you know about? Are you on some kind of drugs or medication that you have to take on a daily or weekly basis that you find concerning? Or have you had an operation for an injury, such as a knee or ankle or shoulder, some type of sports-related injury? So that's kind of where I'm going with that. 32% of people that are really concerned about DOB-MERB tells me that 32% of the people think that they're not medically qualified. And I really don't know if that's true or not. But if you are not medically qualified, there is nothing that you can do about it. But what you can do about it is you can get your paperwork into the academy, ASAP, get that appointment process going, because a completed appointment process, a completed portal to whatever percentage that they want, will trigger a DOB-MERB exam. And the sooner you have the DOB-MERB exam, the sooner that you will know if you pass or failed, or if you have to put in for a waiver. If you have a specific medical condition, DOB-MERB has a great website. I'll put a link to that website below. It is very clear on all the different medical conditions, prescribed drugs, surgeries, all those different things that could have happened to you, from birth to now, that could raise a question or concern by DOB-MERB. So, like I said, the link is down below. I encourage you to go look at that link, scroll through it, and see what you have or what you're taking will trigger a question from DOB-MERB. And hopefully that will alleviate some of your fears. Of course, a medical physical is always a concern, especially if you don't know if you have something or you don't. But I really can assure you that if you get a regular checkup from your doctor, your family doctor, you will know where you stand for a DOB-MERB physical. And of course, the eyes are another thing. If you have glasses, there are minimum requirements that you have to enter an academy with uncorrected vision. So that's something you should look at. For those out there who took the poll, thank you so much for taking the poll and for giving me your input and for allowing me to give my opinion on the input. Next week there will be another poll up, so look for that poll and I'm looking forward to your input on that poll. So once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and good luck. I hope you get what you want. Bye now.